Hi, I'm Rapoport, and thanks for joining me on what is a very personal review. It's safe to say that I enjoy Honda products generally, so I was pretty excited to get the all-new 2013 Accord. I've talked at length about my 2009 Civic Si sedan. What you may not know is that I also own an Accord, a 2006 to be exact, which I love dearly. The model between my car and the one you see here was a good and competitive offering, but not quite as universally beloved as Accords of the past. But there is a ton of buzz around this car right now, and some people are looking at it as a return to Honda's glory days. In those glory days, innovation and Honda went hand in hand. The previous Accord didn't really innovate, it simply grew in both size and complexity. The new 2013 model has actually shrank relative to the outgoing car by 3.5 inches, while expanding interior volume and trunk space. The last Accord was dinged for both poor leather quality and uncomfortable seating. Both of those shortcomings have been remedied by the new car in spectacular fashion. 5 years ago, this car would have been an Acura. You can find that long-lost Honda innovation throughout the cabin. Our test car, an EXL, is almost fully loaded, with a big nav screen up top which also displays phone functions and vehicle information, and a smaller screen down below for quick, easy adjustment of the audio system. This is no doubt in response to criticisms of the previous Accord's interior for being too button-heavy, and I find that it works well, although my main gripe with it is, if you want detailed information on the song or artist that's currently playing, you still have to go back into the big screen to get it. Everybody knows I love storage cubbies, and Hondas have typically excelled in this department. However, the armrest in my 2006 Accord will slide, but this one doesn't. And in my 2009 Civic, my iPod is tucked safely away inside here. In this car, it's been relocated to ahead of the shifter, and that is a real problem. I criticized the Kia Optima for this, and I have to criticize the Accord too. Speaking of the driving experience, the new Accord is vastly updated with new tech controlling all of the major driving functions. There's electric steering for the first time, a continuously variable transmission for the first time, and an entirely new suspension design featuring McPherson struts. All of these will draw some groans from Honda faithful, but the sky is not falling. Yes, the new electric steering is much less of a workout and won't kick back on you in a corner like an old hydraulic unit would, but it's lost nothing in terms of overall sportiness and precision. I can attack a corner much more aggressively in this car than I can in my older V6 Accord. And the added benefit is, because of the CVT, I'm not getting jerked around mid-corner, where my car would be bucking between second and third. The handling is a little bit less sporty than previous Accords, but the ride is much better. I can totally understand why they did this, because people did complain about the previous Accord's ride. No one complained about the handling, and I doubt that's going to change. So this transmission deserves its own video by itself. It is easily the best CVT I've ever experienced, and it mimics an automatic in all the right ways. You whack the gas open, get up to your desired cruising speed, and the revs fall right back down like a conventional transmission selecting 6th gear. There's a slight delay as the transmission adjusts to full throttle, but after that, power comes on smoothly and strongly, with that trademark VTEC spike at 5,000 RPM. Just to give you an idea of how well the CVT puts this car's power down, it does 0 to 60 in 7.5 seconds. My Accord does it in 7 seconds, which is a little faster, sure, but my car has a V6 with 250 horsepower. This car has a 2.4-liter inline-4 with 184 horsepower. Minor quibbles aside, the innovative Honda is back, and in no way is that more apparent than on that little bubble on the underside of the passenger's mirror. It's a tiny camera aimed at the car's blind spot, and whenever you actuate your right-hand turn signal or just tap the button on the edge of the stalk, the camera will take over the nav display, showing you the car's blind spot on the right. Combine that with the bisection of the left driver's mirror, and you basically never have to take your eyes off the road to do the quick little head check. The CVT pays major dividends at the pump as well. coupled with Honda's new Earth Dreams technology featuring their first foray into direct injection, This car earns an EPA estimate of 27 miles per gallon in the city, 36 on the highway for a combined rating of 30. Now, as for what I got, that's another story. It was closer to 25, but in the Accord's defense, I've been beating it like a rented mule to see how well the new drivetrain, suspension, and steering tech would hold up under high-performance driving. And the answer is just as well as any Accord that's come before it, making this car all it's cracked up to be. And at $31,000 for our loaded but not V6 equipped test car, it had better be. I would love to hear what you think about this, so please comment on the video, subscribe to our channel, and you can find me on Facebook. See you next time. Let's wait until this VW bus. Hi, I'm Rapoport, and thanks for joining me on a very personal review. Sorry. I got distracted by these leaves. Yeah, can you take me higher?